Welcome back to Northgard. Continuing our Stag campaign. We just finished Gold Rush, if I remember. Yes. And we have to do Carve in Stone or Inner Sea to proceed. Threats for the Underground. Warrior attack power doesn't seem too bad because we have our Hlidskalf. But I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, actually, we should do Wonder. We're probably going to do both of these because we get Stag production or food buildings and use a building slot. Building slots upgrades in Conquest are amazing, and you should always grab them when you have the chance. Fitting extra building slots, especially when you're in a tough area, is extremely good. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's do Inner Sea. I just convinced myself to start it, so you know, happens sometimes. Oh, also, I really haven't get any comments on any of my videos, but for the people that do watch the videos, and if you do watch them through, I would appreciate it if you were to leave a comment asking if I should change anything or from what I should upload or suggestions. Kind of just anything, really. I'm kind of just recording whenever I want at this point. But, I mean, you know, I would actually like to start doing YouTube. Because, I mean, I play games pretty much all the time, so my thought process was to be like, let's record them and post them on YouTube. Somebody else might enjoy me playing the game. But let's just get into the gameplay, and that's enough of that. So we have some meat and some lore, but it's blocked, so that's kind of sad. We have to fight two extremely hard clients. I forgot to look at this before we loaded in, but we gotta fight a lynx and we gotta fight a rat. So this is gonna be difficult. Okay. I think we're gonna have to build a warrior camp to start, which is interesting. Okay, yeah, we've yeah, building slot upgrades. Pretty useful. I think we're gonna take the ruins first, specifically so we could build our. Or take the stone. Ooh, we have double coast. We have a pretty good start actually. Let's send one of these guys. Get our basic buildings down, and then we'll go from there. So I think I'm gonna probably just build a warrior camp, or maybe an axe thrower. From what I have actually learned, I should probably start with axe throwers. Because if I recruit 2 axe throwers, I actually can micro and not take any damage, which is pretty helpful. Oh, wait, another thing regarding the videos that I make, and you know how I ask for suggestions or kind of something. I have the capacity to edit my videos, but I'm not really sure how or... I mean, I know how to edit videos. It's just been a long time since I've done it. But I wouldn't know if the people that watch my videos want them to be edited or not. So, you know, if anybody is watching, let me know. I'll be sure to respond to your comment. I'm back to Northgard. So I think, yeah, we're going to have to do a clear so we could take both of our lore and our food, and then we can immediately just start scaling. Alright, let's get 2 axe throwers. Ooh. I always do that. Alright, yeah, let's just go for food preservation power hero emblem, and let's just scale up. And I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to actually take these scouts. I kind of wanted to keep them scouting, but for now we have a good starting area to work with. We even have a third food province and a Virta Fulnir. I'm pretty sure I said that correctly. Alright, let's get a... So in order to tile dance, as the Northgard community calls it, you step your axe throwers in your tiles, step them out, and I'm doing a horrible job. But essentially this is what you're supposed to do. There we go. Takes a bit of practice, but once you get it done, it's not that difficult. Okay, this guy got wounded. While these guys are still active, I can clear these extra tiles over here. This is going to take a bit of... Yeah, this is basically how you're supposed to do it. This is a much better showcase. Not when I mess it up. Bam! That's how it's done. Let's go legions. Why not? I think we'll do a mix of army. So here's another thing that we can do. Let me just build a couple of buildings while I micro these warriors. So when it comes to clearing some of your tiles with axe throwers, if there's all melee Draugr, like in this case we have a melee, and where's the third one? He's right there. They're all melee. So what we could do is, and me and my friends, we call this the Chinese Emperor. But essentially what you do is you take your axe thrower and you run them in a circle because Draugr are too slow to catch up with your fast axe thrower. And then you let one axe thrower do all of the work. And typically it's a lot better and way faster to do this if you have more than one axe thrower. But since we're poor at the essential moment, we're just going to kind of work with what we have. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this food tile. We're going to build a house on this tile because, remember, our food buildings don't cost a building slot. So this is really essential. We can fit silos and an extra building in most of those, along with our coastal tile since we like going docks. So I'm going to take this third food tile because we want to be scaling our food production as quickly as possible. Also, I should assign a second... woodcutter, because winter's gonna come in and I didn't build an extra woodcutter, so I messed it up. This is, yeah, the basic idea. And if you're feeling really funky, especially when it comes to melee Draugr specifically, you can actually stop your axe thrower. You can press X or you could click on him and throw an axe, which will literally double the speed at which you clear. Oh, he took a hit, but that's okay. He's not wounded. So we're going to send these guys back home. They're done. They've done their job. Very handy. We're going to kill one of these sheeps so we could take our coastal territory. So we have an actually extremely good start, especially with our conquest bonuses. We could pretty much fill our entire economy on all these territories, and then we could just go out and murder things. So we're going to build a second axe thrower. I mean, thinking about axe throwers. Alright, we're gonna build a second woodcutter because you always go double woodcutter. I'm gonna say this every single video because I can't explain enough that you need as much wood as physically possible. You need it like 800 to 1,000 wood for pretty much any basic eco clan that needs a lot of buildings to play. So like, you know, the docks, we're gonna need 3 food buildings. That's 80 food right there times 3. We're gonna need 2 docks. So let's do some quick maths. That's 160, 240. 2 docks. That's like 400 wood right there. 3 silos. That is 620 wood. 2 mines. 720 wood. You're gonna need a forge. 780. You're gonna need a couple camps, but this is really dependent on what you want to do. So you could just, you know, if you want 16 warband, you're gonna need you're gonna need 8 camps, which is 50 wood each. Yeah. So I did the math for you, but that's what's going on. So we're gonna build our Hlidskalfs. We're gonna build double dock. Frankly, actually, you know what? Let's stop the Hlidskalfs and start mining stone and iron. You always want to mine your stone and iron in winter. Since I didn't go double woodcutter, basically pretty much immediately, knowing we were gonna clear some tiles, we could have been collecting wood. I could have built these iron mines and stone mines way earlier, which is why I can't stress enough why you want double woodcutter. It speeds up everything you want to do, especially when you have a good start like this. What helps even more is when you have a clear clan to help you, but since we're playing solo, we don't have that benefit. So yeah, even in winter with double woodcutter, we're still making 11 positive wood. Amazing. Which is another reason why double woodcutter is good, because if you're working it, you're basically making 1 woodcutter's worth of wood in winter. So it's kind of like a supplement, especially with a clan like Stag and how you build a lot. You want a lot of pop, up to 30. Sometimes you do need a double woodcutter to support that type of population in the winter. Else, your clan will freeze to death, which is no bueno. Also, we're going negative on crowns, so now's about the time we want to build a dock. This ruined basically paid for most of these tiles. Here comes the dock. Building our house because we just got housed. I was housed a little bit earlier, but you know, nobody noticed, right? Buckets. Oh, also, yeah, let me know what you guys think about the thumbnails, too. I didn't make thumbnails for my other videos, but I've been working on them, and, you know, I hope they're good. You know, honestly, I could debate building a triple woodcutter, because I want all my wood now. But we could just relax. We're playing, you know, we're in 801. Our economy is zooming. Now remember, the reason why we choose docks, we want lore. We need to get to Hero Emblem and Value of Great Deeds and shipbuilding as quickly as possible. So having 1 lore stone and double docks. So when you have 2 docks, that's basically like working an extra lore master. Effectively. It's not perfect, but certainly we like it. Now we also need to build a couple silos. And we need to upgrade our town hall, so I need wood really badly. But we'll just kind of stream it in. I'm gonna save the wood because we're gonna want to upgrade our town hall so we can get population in faster, because it gives 2 pop and 20% population. So you want to upgrade it as quickly as possible. Hit 200 fame for our upgrade. Got our free resources. Very nice. Now this villager, he's basically going to be our builder. Now that we have hero emblem, stone cost reduced to 5. So we need to save up wood, actually, to get our altar of kings. Because you always want to build your altar of kings as quickly as possible. And since we had a ruin, we're doing pretty well on economy. Now I will say, despite me wanting to save wood, we aren't a little negative on food, and we have to solve that somehow. Whether that's pulling our stone miners. It's because we're still mining stone. That's why our economy's bad. But we also haven't feasted. Feast timings are a little weird when you're in single player. It's kind of rough. Actually, hold on. I know this is really weird, but I'm actually going to make the game just a little bit brighter, just so it's easier to see. There we go. That looks a little better, especially with the rain event that's going on. I mean, I could just disable that, but it feels very nice to me. Because I know it's weird, like some of the villagers can like really blend in with the terrain if you're on a lower brightness, and there's like you know, the fog that comes in when you're not viewing stuff. You need to add a bigger zoom, that's all I'm saying. Okay. These guys are done. And we're basically almost really close to building our altar. This guy is going to go to a dock, actually. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is going to be an amazing Altar of Kings timing. If we were a little better at the video game, we might have been able to get our altar down way earlier. But, I mean, almost perfectly lining up our crowns and our wood. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, the game looks beautiful now. I don't know why I was playing on a lower brightness. Look at that. Beautiful altar. So now we need to super boost our crowns income, and we should also get scouting. These stone miners will probably be turned into scouts. We'll figure it out. Now, it is kind of interesting how I chose to build my Hall of Scalds a little later, because genuinely you want to build it kind of almost right before you get your value of great deeds, so you can have your Scalds producing crowns. But if you have really high population like I do, and not a lot of territory, because we're not increasing our food income, we're focusing on our crowns, because this is going to be a domination victory, so I want to focus a bit more on crowns than food. Okay, altar's done. Kind of helps. +1. It pays itself off eventually. Also helps us get more lore, which I think is a lot of people underrate the Altar of Kings. But I feel like the earlier you get it up, especially if you're going to play a longer game, it's incredibly helpful. Okay, let's upgrade our scout camp. Value of great deeds. Almost perfect timing on literally everything. These stone miners are just about finished. Now let's work on getting our food to be stable so we can get a nice standing army. Now we do have a choice. We could either build our, upgrade our scalds, our hollow scalds for more happiness to get more population. Which, frankly, we should actually build another house. Now that we have 9.2 happiness. You see, you can already tell we wouldn't be able to fit all these buildings without these upgrades, and we have spare building slots over here. Which is actually really helpful for building camps. Because generally when you build camps, like you'd use these tiles to build one of each camp on each one. So like you put 3 camps here, maybe a camp here, maybe a camp here when the stone line is done, and that should be enough army. Stone mine's about to finish. There we go. And we do want to heal Vertifolnir. So I think we're just going to build a healer's hut somewhere. That's fine. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, but the last time I recorded a video, Northgard got a little bit of an update. So the unit models are a bit different, and the weapon triangle is now in full effect. Warriors have gotten basically taken off the meta, which is really sad because I still don't know if Einherjar are useful. I'm not sure how useful they are because they're super slow now. So especially when we're fighting a clan like Lynx. We're actually going to send our wounded guy. Always put your wounded guys to be healers. Because they can heal themselves. Like I said, wounded units have 20% less production. So you could send them to a healer's hut, heal themselves, and then take them off the healer's hut if it's no longer needed. Because healers just produce food like a villager, so if they have something better to be doing, you want them to be doing that other project instead. Okay, silos going up. Okay, we have a clan over here. I know, or it could be kobolds. I'm still not sure. We didn't have enough information. What I'm gonna do, actually, is assign a 3rd scout. And we want to take out this Lynx player pretty much as quickly as possible, because they're gonna be a tough fight. Okay, foxhole. Fun, I guess. Now, we are minus 16 food, but that's going to change a little bit when we finish these silos. Because we took eradication, so we can upgrade our silos and get tons of free food. Is my mic working? Yeah, I really hope. Yeah, okay. I was about to say, it'd be really sad if I recorded this and we had like a perfect episode. And my mic just doesn't want to work. Always take Yarls. Yords, I mean. That's what it's called. Okay, so it was kobolds. False alarm. Okay, where are you going? Foxhole. Okay, this might be an enemy. We hope it's the Lynx. We're gonna hope and pray it's the Lynx. Kobolds are also guarding a geyser. I want to see what their main territory is. Because if it's like a Mimir's... Jotuns! And it's blocked? Oh my god! What a crazy spawn! What? We have the perfect defensive spawn. We got a 1-tile entrance right here. Well, at least I don't have to worry about anything coming from my back. Which, I guess you could say is really nice. You know, it's probably not a good idea But I'm gonna build a third woodcutter's lodge. Or we can upgrade our woodcutter. I think it just might be better to upgrade our woodcutter. We have plenty of stone. We get fame from doing that. Okay, wolf den. I think this is our enemy. Make sure to split your scouts. Nope. What? Oh, those are dwarves! Oh my god! And this is another neutral? Well, there's 5 neutrals on this map. This is crazy. Oh, that might be Recavalar, actually, come to think about it. Okay, new year. Look at that food production. Yeah, I think I'm going to upgrade. We also need to build another house. Now, it's very interesting we have a Jotun here, because we can take this this Foxborough and place an offering well and get a Jotun a little later. Maybe that could be our win condition. Yeah, that's much better on the wood production. Tell you what. I'm gonna carpentry mastery. Because we're gonna go on a big upgrading spree. So I need to build. Oh, I meant to do that. Okay, we discovered our rat. Oh, Vertifonier's healed, so he's gonna scout for us. It's incredibly helpful. There's the next neutral. No idea what it is. Might be another Jotun, to be honest. Okay, so this is kind of like worst case scenario for us. We have to get through a rat player before we get to the links, because this side is blocked. Okay. We gotta upgrade our Scalds. Always do your free upgrades first, especially if you have our clan or you have some Conquest bonuses, because they do it in like half the time, I'm pretty sure. If we look at our Conquest bonuses. Yeah, forge time is divided by 2 right there. Then, most likely, I'll be forging woodcutters' crowns. We're gonna forge Hlidskalf, and we're gonna bank on getting this extra iron over here. Now let's upgrade our Hull of Scalds. Keep that happiness production. And since we some extra money lying around and some people, let's actually go clear these extra tiles because we're zooming on food right now. Scale, 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 scale. Can upgrade our fish. Probably a little more consistent. Okay, let's get to clearing. Yep, another Jotun. Scouts are working. One did die though. Just a little sad. And we're just getting a couple axe throwers. And our brand will tank. We have healers. They've been working for a while. I know I said you shouldn't work your healers like normal dudes, but to be honest, I really don't think we can really complain about our production right now. Okay, let's take this. Ooh, there's stone here. I didn't even notice. Now, if only Fame Victory was enabled on this, then we would be able to just win the game, pretty much. We could have won the game already if Fame Victory was active. Okay, all of our things are upgraded. Now our healers are working. We cleared both these foxes. So we're just going to wait for some food. Or actually, take the sheep. Get another sheep over here, so... I always think when there's a sheep on a tile, it kind of just reduces the cost of colonizing the tile by 80, which is really nice. Getting more fame. Now we're just scaling. We need more stone. Because we gotta upgrade both of our longship docks and our other food building. We could take Glory of the Clan. It could help. We could get +1 on our Altar of Kings, get some more resources, but I think since we're starting to gear up for a fight, let's just go get young and proud. We're gonna have plenty of territories. Now we gotta let our scouts cook up. Oh, also, now that we have this special tile, let's build a house, iron mine. Wow, all my dudes are working specialized jobs. Oof. Yeesh. Let's also upgrade a house. Make it tagged. Because our happiness is ticking a hit. We want it to be basically at 10. Because that's kind of when the happiness kind of peters off for getting new people. I'm pretty sure. We could just go crazy on the food. Just colonize our way all the way over here. Take colonization, maybe. Just depending on what we want to do. Also, yeah, this is another reason why you don't want healers working a job, is because when they're not healing, they give you 8 food. And basically, I don't know why it says 8.7. This is really strange. They're making a little more food than they should. I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird. Okay. Oh, is it because of my... Yeah, it's because of my inspirational tales. That's where it's coming from. That's another reason why taking a Glory of the Clan is really good, because as soon as you hit 1,000 fame, you get... Ooh. Yikes. Oh my god, I wish you guys could hear the music that I have playing right now. It's so good. Makes me want to bounce. Who knows? Maybe if you guys give me some suggestions, I could add music in the background. My music taste is really odd, but I think it's palatable, especially if you're weird like me. Now, it is kind of interesting. We've been recording for 33 minutes, and all we're doing is playing SimCity, but I promise it's gonna get good later. Promise. Considering, yeah, we have 8 years to win. We can win in 803. This blizzard's gonna hurt a little bit, though. I'm actually kind of really glad I upgraded my woodcutter, because we're gonna burn through wood and food. We may actually starve, which is not good. Yeah, we're still working on our Hlidskalf. I think we might have a little crazy. I mean, we couldn't have possibly known the blizzard was coming unless we were playing Kraken. We could not have prepared any better. Okay, interesting. Okay, we just gotta hold. That's all we gotta do. We gotta hold. Let's build our lighthouse, because Lighthouse increases production on you always want to do it on your upgraded building first. Sometimes I place my dock, or my lighthouse on like another, like this dock, and then I would upgrade this one. So just kind of be aware you want to place it on your upgraded one to kind of stack all those delicious production bonuses. And we should also start building some camps. Vertifulnir, he's leaving, but honestly he revealed most of the territories we needed to know about. Oh, yeah, that's good. We could take that in the winter and hold a little more. Also, I'm unsure if you guys can see the screen. Yeah, okay, I did that properly. But I showed my music that was playing, and you guys can't see it. It's really sad. Blizzards always make everything frustrating to look at. Yeah, look at that army. It's an average Lynx army. It's not fun to look at. But we will be prepared. This is why we wanted to colonize that Fox Den. These guys can handle themselves, but... I mean, hopefully the AI has a bit of an issue with the Blizzard. I don't think they will, but the rat player will. We may actually just be able to kill the rat player. But I don't know if the lion will, or the lynx, not the lion, will come to their aid. Okay, you guys can come home. Our Hlidskalf is about to be finished. You know, I'm starting to, along with the soldier nerfs, I am just not on the right screen. I found that leadership has actually been to be one of the more consistent military paths because of how Legions was changed. So basically, old Legions, TLDR, if you either don't play Northgard or you played before the update, Legions used to give you increased bonuses towards buildings you upgraded by 100%. So you would stack what's called a mono army, which is just of one unit. But with the new update, it makes it so you want to upgrade all different types of buildings because it shares the upgrades between all your units. Okay, and then since we have everything ready, we're going to want to forge all of our guys. Probably build another shield bearer camp, excuse me. Sorry if you heard that. We'll just put our Hlidskalf right here. No biggie. Yeah, we gotta cooking up these 1,000 crowns. And we got room for one more upgrade. I'm thinking we might be able to upgrade our hunters. Now, I'm going to be lazy, and I'm just going to build a defense tower over here. Just keep a unit here. Because I really... Yeah, this is why I'm building a defense tower. I don't feel like colonizing this Foxborough, and I want to colonize towards my enemy. Because there's a specific thing called supply malice in this game, where if you're more than 2 tiles away. So for example, and this even goes through walled areas, I'm pretty sure. So when we're hitting the links, we shouldn't get hit with supply bonuses, but when we're attacking deep into rat territory, we're going to be suffering a huge supply malice. Okay, these guys are done. Yeah, I think we should forge our hunters. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make sure our food production is keeping up with colonization. These guys are done. We're going to turn them into lore because we need to get Young and Proud and Glory of the Clan. Since we're going to go kind of like primarily some Hlidskalf. I'm still not sure if that's how you pronounce that, but we're working with it. Let's feast again so we can get more crowns. We need about 1,500 crowns, somewhere around there. We're good on wood, so we can destroy these guys and send them to work the boats. Get more crowns. Destroy the sheep. Here's Young and Proud. I guess we'll just go down the line. Let's upgrade all of them. Build some more camps. Now we're getting ready to go crush them. I will probably destroy the kobolds and the Mirkaflar when I get the chance. Actually, really glad I brought my units here. I was not gonna be happy. Whoa, buddy! Yeah, see the AI's gearing up to kill us right now. Yeah, I think we should just go with Einar. Look at that damage. Okay, I know we're forging hunters right now, but now's about the time. So we want to target down their trackers. Just ignore everything else, because trackers deal a ton of damage. And once the trackers are dead, we just wipe them clean. Also, we're full converted, so let's just run at them, since they forced our hand. See, I had just barely enough money to make 12 units. I was hoping I was going to get a little bit more time, but, you know, nobody's perfect. So, let's path correctly. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this tile, and then we're going to head straight for the thing, and then we're going to go through here, and then we're only going to need to go through 2 tiles from the enemies. Yeah, wow, these guys are nice. Earthquake, we don't care. We're going to end the game. There's no need to worry about your economy if you're ready to end the game. I mean, but while we're here, you know what I'm saying? Can we make any more? Just one more? So very sad. Let's just get a shield bearer, because why not? An axe thrower too. Let's get a couple axe throwers, actually. Because it reduces the food cost of our units, since we went Legion specifically, so we want one of each unit. Let's get our Brandon here to tank, because he's really tanky. We're about to hit our 1,000 fame, which gives him lots of stats. And we're going to hit legendary heroes next. He's going to get real strong. These Ariar, man. They hit even harder than they used to, despite not having charge. I mean, they don't have charge, and they don't have 4,000 attack speed, but they sure still hit hard. Look at that. Look at that damage. Whew. Chunky. Oh, these guys are being blocked by a wolf. That's no fun. Okay, now after we wipe the rats TC, we're actually going to take a pit stop to go heal. Probably kill the Mercafalar, because why not? Oh boy. What is going on over here? Okay. This is really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little annoying. Yeah, let's take our army back. I really don't want to lose this territory. Yeah, look at that Einriar. He just rips through these cats. Is he actually gonna win? He might. 2 more attacks? Oh my god, he won! Okay, our houses are on fire. It's cute. Nice. Okay, we just hit 1,000 fame. Very nice. Yeah, see, this is another reason why you want to get a lot of wood, because in the winter, especially, yeah, we have around 40 population, so. And only 2 woodcutters working. We're -10. Not good. I'm gonna fit in another Einriar. Now, what you're supposed to do, generally in most situations, when you're ready for a death push, is that you want to take most of them, not all of your guys. Actually, tell you what. Forge our healers instead, and let's take back 1 group of raiders. And generally, you want to send back your guys at your dock, and then turn those guys into an army, and then push if you know you can win in that single push. I would take out these Mercafalar because they're going to annoy me. Along with the kobolds. And I just want to end the game. Shit, maybe we could just end the game right now. I mean, we did wipe out their entire army, so it's basically a straight shot. So this is pretty lucky. They're building an altar. Little do they know we're coming for them. Alright, let's end the game. I could have done this a little faster, but it's inner sea, so you have to like walk around everything. We could have even probably rushed them. Which is the hilarious part. Yeah, I'm just gonna let my army do their thing. I ain't got no reason to micro them. Just gonna make like a couple Einarjar. Yeah, this is why I made them. So I could stay at home and stop any annoyances. Another cat. Goodbye. I love playing Stag. I mean, there's just nothing more. Like, look at the economy. Imagine if we went Jar. Like, our economy would be insane. We have 3 food tiles. We have 40% increased damage on all of our units. Plus their Einarjar. And they scale from Fame, too. Look at these guys. They're 20 damage, basically. That's insane. Battleground Zone. It's another 25%. And attack speed bonus? Very nice. GG. That's how it's done. Holy, a little over an hour, almost an hour took for this. Game. You gonna work, please? This is gonna be depressing. If I load up. Oh, man. Oh, this is frustrating. Okay, oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna load it up and hopefully, I'm just gonna continue the recording. And hopefully we made progress on Northgard. There we go. Oh! W! Okay, you know what? I'll just keep that in the video. Not every game's perfect. Okay, but we do have access from New Settlers, which, oh my god, this is one of the best bonuses in the game. It's so good. Free food silos. Like, if you get a food silo upgrade, even better. No, but we are probably going to do... Actually, I think we'll do New Settlers, and then we'll do Carved in Stone to grab our happiness upgrade for our Hlidskalf. That saves basically 10 or 8 stone. Which, saving stone, that stone could be put to upgrading a camp. Very helpful. And, well, our scalds, we're going to upgrade them anyway most games. So, very nice. Now, I'm just going to reiterate, just before I end the video. Please put any comments, suggestions. I'd love to hear from the people that watch me. Because I've seen you guys. There's a couple viewers. So, I would love to hear your opinions. Any games you could suggest. Clans to play in Northgard. I have a couple roguelikes that I also want to play as well. Just let me know. Take care.